Greetings, Fortniters. This is JikkySef. Welcome to the last day of 2020. We're going to be playing with Frost Squad in this match. She was unlocked as part of the Operation Snowdown rewards. It's a very cool skin. Let's see what our quests are here. What's an easy one we could whip off in this match? Complete bounties. Need 10 more of those. Let's see, catch fish, consume foraged items, player structures destroyed in a vehicle. Maybe we'll do that one without even thinking about it. Let's look again here. Damage from above, I'm getting pretty close on that one. 22,000 XP. That's a very unusual amount of XP. It's usually 20 or 25. Alright, we're going to hit Sweaty Sands here. There's 3 gnomes in Sweaty Sands. I've been meaning to show you guys where they are, but we'll do that at a different time. I'm trying not to go down the rabbit hole of showing you every little quest that comes up. It's very time consuming for me. Alright, let's hit the gas station. I gotta fuel up here for 2021. So I haven't logged into Fortnite yet today. I'm expecting fireworks every hour on the hour, just like last year. If you guys have seen that already, let me know in the comments. Although I'll probably be playing this game before you guys could comment on this video. Alright, there's someone right there. They don't see me, but I see them. Just like John Cena says, you can't see me. That's right, JikkySef is a big wrestling fan. Although I haven't watched wrestling in about 10 years or more. Alright, what'd you drop for me? I like it. You drop them, they drop their gear. Oh, we gotta consume foraged items. I remember seeing that one. So whatever happened to the punch cards from last season? Looks like they punched out. Oh, look at that. Consume bananas and consume foraged items. I completed that for 15,000 XP. Very awesome. There's a chest, but I'm going to hit that later. I hear gunfire in the distance. We'll check that out in a bit. I want to make sure I'm ready to get into it. Hit these slurp canisters here. If you build the pyramid, it'll open all of them. That's one cool trick I learned from the Llama Sir. I was watching one of his videos last night. That's right, the Llama Sir. Go check out his YouTube page. It's pretty awesome. I learn a lot of my tricks and secrets from him. Some I get to first before he does, but most of them he gets to first. I don't even think he's aware of me though. But as I was saying, he was pointing out that some Marvel stuff is due back in the game. I think that guy was trying to 10 bar here. Unfortunately, I took him out of the game. This is a cool little area here with all these little shops. It makes me reminiscent for when I used to live in Santa Monica and used to go down to the pier. Also used to go down to Venice Beach. They had a very long boardwalk with tons of really cool shops. And a lot of street performers too. I remember one guy was juggling chainsaws. That's wicked dangerous. I would not do that. Got him. You heard of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? It would have been the Venice Beach Massacre. But he would have been getting himself. I've watched a horror movie or two in my time. Speaking of which, we just tried out PlayStation Now, which has about 800 games. Pretty awesome. Kyle was rifling through a bunch of them the other day, like a lot of the Lego games and Power Rangers. I was trying out the Mortal Kombat. It's a little bit too bloody for a 5-year-old, so I wasn't letting him play or watch. But I did notice they had the Silent Hill and the Resident Evil games, which I've never played, but I have seen all the movies. I'm thinking of loading those up and checking them out. However, between Fortnite and Rocket League, I don't know if I have time to do that. We'll see. I am on vacation too, so you would think I have more free time. I did use a little bit of my vacation time over the last few days to record a new song for you guys. It was inspired by the Last Laugh bundle with the Joker, Poison Ivy, and Midas Rex. If you guys can remember, I got that for my birthday. My 51st birthday, by the way. I'm an old dude, but I could still keep up with you youngins. Just not in Fortnite. My wrists have gone. They've gone the way of the dinosaur. Boom boom, acca-lacca boom boom. Who remembers that song from the 80s? The Dinosaur. Look it up on YouTube. It was a popular dance song. It was a dance move called the Dinosaur. I digress. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Silent Hill and Resident Evil. I really want to check those out. The Silent Hill movies, those are pretty crazy, with Pyramid Head. I just thought of this. Anyone remember playing Quake 1? Do you remember how all the bad guys and monsters were locked to a certain area of the map? But when you found the Wendigo towards the end of the game, it could go wherever it wanted? That was a surprise. The Wendigo followed me for quite a bit before I put him out. Oh, there's a chest there. I absolutely love Sweaty Sands. This is a great location on the map. They introduced this to the game in Chapter 2, Season 1. It's very awesome. It definitely reminds me of Santa Monica. A cross between Santa Monica and Venice Beach. And a little bit of Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach, and Hermosa Beach. I used to live in Hermosa Beach for about 3 years. This was back when I was in the band Royale High in the late 90s. Me and the guitar player rented a cottage. It was about maybe 3 or 4 blocks from the beach. Such an awesome time. We rode our bikes down on the boardwalk like every day. Pretty amazing time. That's back when you could rent a cottage for about $1,000. Nowadays, it would be anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 because of inflation, and because we've tanked our economy. Bad political moves. I digress. Someone is shooting at me. This big rig is moving really slow. Whenever I jump in one of these, I always think it's going to be Optimus Prime. It never is, though. Speaking of Optimus Prime, Bat in the Sun Superpower Beatdown has him fighting Iron Man. It's pretty awesome. It's animated, but go check it out. Bat in the Sun on YouTube. Looks like I got some more V-Bucks. I only have a couple 100 V-Bucks now. I spent them all. Let's see if I can hit this guy. He's in the storm. Come on, Banana Boy. No. He moved behind that rock. We're moving in for the kill, folks. Killer Frost. Got him. Killer Frost is actually a DC Comics bad guy. Or villain S. However you want to slice it. However you want to slice that banana. And it looks like someone's in the water here. I can tell you're going to make a big splash. Yeah, so are you. You're in the water. Too bad I wasn't using the cabbie skin. We could have a reunion here. Alright, let's mosey on along here. I gotta tell you, Frost Squad's a pretty cool skin. I'm using the back bling that I gained during Winterfest 2019. So between this year's event and last year's event, I got tons of really cool holiday stuff in my arsenal. I've been meaning to do another locker video. I did the last one a few seasons back. I've acquired a lot more stuff. Now you guys have seen videos from my kids' accounts. They have different skins than I do. So you might be saying something like, well, I saw you saw a match with Venom. I don't have Venom, my son does. My son was going item shop crazy for a while. I had to level with him at some point. If you don't have money, stay out of the item shop. I strongly recommend that to everyone else who doesn't have V-Bucks. It's also a good shopper's policy. Don't go shopping if you don't got money. I make that mistake a lot. Although I've built up some resilience to impulse buys. Although some things you just can't help. That's where credit comes in. There's a thing called indie cred in the music scene. It's kind of a funny thing. If you don't sell out, then you've built up a lot of indie cred. I think a lot of these bands that are now getting into politics, I think they've given up all their indie cred. They might tell you otherwise, but I'm here to tell you that they've lost all their indie cred. I checked their TRW report. It's all gone. I haven't gone political yet, so I'm still holding on to my indie cred. Although I've been on a couple major labels, you would think that that would nullify it. Alright, we're coming up on Slurpy Swamp here. If you guys visit Slurpy Swamp, make sure to say hello to Big Chuggus. He's hanging out here. He wants to talk to you. You could fight him and take his weapon too. I'm on the wrong part of the map. Frost Squad would be great in the winter terrain. She would blend in to the snow. She might be hard to see. I'll have to try that out. I think I'm going to move on to a different skin today. I played this game yesterday and I'm narrating it today. I love to narrate these first thing in the morning with a nice cup of coffee. It's a great way to start a day. And I've got my low voice too. I could sing Screamin' Jay Hawkins ballads at this point. Bounty failed. Time expired. I think I forgot I was hunting someone. I'm glad to see these slurp trucks make it into Season 5. This came in handy just at the right time. I'm turning off the radio. I turned on the radio once and Gangnam Style was on. That was pretty cool, but I don't want to give up the copyright. Hydro 16. You could find Ruckus there, and he's got 2 amazing weapons that you could take off him. Now he's unfriendly right out of the gate, so be careful with him. My wife's in the other room playing Animal Crossing on the Switch. And we got Go Vacation coming in the mail. I love Go Vacation. That was one of my favorite games. Yo, what's up, Tomato Head? If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Don't mind the duct tape. I hate to fight the dirty, but all the dishes have not been cleaned. I made that part up. I'm giving him a weird accent too, so I apologize for that. That's the best I can do at this hour of the morning. So here's where the pizza truck is, if you want to come and get a slice in the middle of the game. I grew up in Connecticut. We had Chicago cut pizza. It's pretty awesome. That's where they cut the pizza in a square. You might get a crust piece, or you might get a perfect square with no crust and all cheese. That's a beautiful slice of pie, my friends. We also used to put broccoli on our pizza. That's pretty crazy, but that's a Connecticut thing. Depending on where you grew up, you were exposed to different kind of pizza. There it is, Pizza Pete's food truck. We're saying fare thee well. We're moving into the end of the game here. You guys as excited as I am? I'm absolutely on the edge of my seat here. Speaking of edge of my seat, I played a Rocket League tournament last night, and it was 0-0 for a long time. The other team had a handicap. It was 3 people on my team and 2 on their team. But my teammates and the opposing team They were playing amazing defense. We just couldn't score. I must have taken like 8 or 9 shots. And I'm going to probably YouTube that game for you guys. It went into overtime, and still, nobody could score. The defense that was played in that game was incredible. I was just beside myself. I was like, is this game ever going to end? So look for that later. And I also cut the vocals yesterday for the Joker's Wild. That's going to be my next song. I'm going to have an accompanying video for that as well. It's going to star Poison Ivy, Midas Rex, the Batman, and of course, the Joker himself. And guess what, kiddies? I sang that in the Joker's voice. That's right, I did some character singing. I hardly ever do that, so that's going to be a fun one. Please look forward to that. I'm going to try and get that out by the end of the year if I can. If not, look forward to that tomorrow. I still have to capture the video footage for the video. I might just put up a lyric video for now, and then do the actual video with the live animation later. I don't know, it's still early here. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I know I'm going to play some Fortnite later, and some Rocket League. Alright, Frost Squad is getting near the end of the match. I thought I'd cut a rug there. That means dance. For you kiddies that don't know old colloquialisms. I can't even say that word first thing in the morning. There's another med kit. I like this dance club. This place is cool. I used to hang out at dance clubs. I remember going to dance clubs in the 90s. I even went to a dance club on New Year's Eve once. It was a dance club that catered to minors. I was still a teenager back then. And I remember there was a song called Midas Touch. It was a huge dance song back then. Epic Games should have licensed that for Season 2, Chapter 2. That would have been a cool song. Looks like I completed a quest there. Someone poached my target. That's fine. I've never had poached eggs. How about you guys? How about Eggs Benedict? Do you remember the character Eggs Benedict from Five Nights at Freddy's? I missed that game. All 6 of them. One of these days I'm going to have to reload part 6. I want to play that one again. The Pizza Simulator. It's a fantastic game. I think it's free on Steam too. Still waiting on that movie. They had a script for it, and then they ripped it up. And I guess they're still working on a script for a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. There's someone up there on the hill. There's only 4 players left. I'm going to keep an eye on that guy. I wonder if I could hide successfully behind this tree. This rock will cover me. And it looks like someone's down there building a fort. Alright, there's only 3 left. One's on the hill, and one is down the hillside by Misty Meadows. Alright, let's see if we can bring this one home for Frost Squad. That's a funny name, by the way. Is she a squad or an individual? Is she on the Frost Squad? Why are they calling her Frost Squad? I need answers to these questions, man. Alright, we're taking on this guy now. Got a couple hits. Nope, they're shooting back, knocking down my structures. I have a jacket from Structure. That thing has stood the test of time. I got it as a gift in the late 90s. It still looks brand new. That used to be a store at the mall, but they went out of business. Someone bought them out. Alright, where are they? Oh, there they are. Got them. Looks like they got that new skin for New Year's Eve. Is there going to be a big party in Fortnite tonight? We'll see a little bit later, won't we? If so, I'll see you guys there. Alright, where's that last guy? We're going to sneak up on the hill. Is that a player? Looks like a tree. No, that's a player. I thought it was a tree at first. Alright, looks like we got him. I was a little slow on the go there. I thought that was a tree or a bush. I didn't realize it was a player until he was firing on me. That's pretty funny. Victory Royale for Frost Squad. And let's celebrate with a little song. Alright, I look forward to seeing you guys later today as we say goodbye to 2020 and hello to 2021. Don't forget to support a creator, JikkySef. That spells JikkySef. That's me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and may the Fortnite be with you.